Who decided that 65 means you're elderly? I saw a headline the other day about an elderly woman and read that she's 65. I'm 73. I guess that makes me ancient. Who's writing these headlines anyway? Middle schoolers? Now, I don't want this video to come across as a rant from a whiny, complaining elderly person. Although I realize that saying "don't call me elderly" is not the best way to establish that I'm not a cranky old lady. I just think we could do a little better with some of the words we use to describe an entire class of people. Of course, when I was back in junior high, I thought my Nana was elderly. She was 64. Sorry, Nana. But times have changed, at least when it comes to superficial adjustments. Now we can tweak the living heck out of our faces and dress like modern fashion divas, even though the crumbling knees announce themselves at roughly the same age they always have. Obviously, I'm no influencer who can manage to get the word elderly banned, damned, and canned when describing people. How about we just reserve it for our darling dear pets? This is Mittens. She's elderly. Mittens doesn't care. Mittens isn't sitting there thinking, excuse me, I'm only 14. We humans are a lot touchier, or is it just us boomers? Although some among us hear a label like that and simply not care, they go about their business label free. I don't know how you guys do it. You're my heroes. Then there's people like me. Who you call an elderly, you loafer? I know, I swear I'm not ranting, okay? I'm not. Look, you go to bed, age 64, a perfectly ordinary adult, and wake up on your next birthday having crossed some invisible border into elderly land. Happy 65th, you're getting semi free, not really free, senior discounted health care. Medicare now welcomes you to the fold with an annual ritual of checking whether you can still draw a clock. Okay, I've had 8 of those clock drawing tests since I turned 65. I practice at home each year. I'm not taking any chances. They say draw a clock showing 10 minutes past 11 and I'm ready. Little hand, big hand, boom. So I've passed the clock test. I'm officially, functionally elderly. And what do? I go home and do my part to reinforce every old person's stereotype by complaining about the music the kids are listening to. You call that music? Turn that racket down. You kids know nothing about good music. We had the best music. That's also objectively true. We functional elderlies need to shut the heck up about that kind of stuff, though. And I get it. The more people from my generation who complain about anything, the more everyone else hears blah, 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 old person, blah, 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 blah. Which leaves me with one other tactic: fight the system, man. And this is how I do my bit on behalf of no greater cause than my own fragile ego. I refuse to ask for senior discounts. That'll show them. Unless I'm buying a movie ticket online anonymously. I'm not confessing nothing. No one has to know where that extra $3 came from. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I do have a senior discount at my fitness center, but I didn't ask for it. They made me take it. I swear, they made me take it. I'm not imagining that we can actually eliminate this irritating adjective. I'm just saying, if you see a headline about an elderly woman and discover 3 sentences in she's 65, show a little respect. She's got feelings, she's got knees, and she probably knows how to draw a clock. That wasn't too ranty, was it?